Habibetey peace, hello my loves, Marhaba habibetey. As is the fashion with my empties video, I wait till this thing overflows way too much so these videos are super long. But it's just easier to do them that way. So without further ado, I'm just gonna get right into it with the one thing that actually doesn't fit in my empties bin. So the first thing that I emptied is the Herbivore, or I guess the last thing, because it was the last thing I put into the bucket that wouldn't fit. Anyways, the Herbivore Rose Hibiscus Coconut Water Hydrating Facial Mist. Everything I have a review for, I'm just gonna link next to the name of the product down below. We'll go with that. I liked it. I finished it all up. I have found that there are mists I like better. The Lalani mist I adore. The May Lindstrom I also really adore. So I will not be repurchasing this one, but it was nice. It was hydrating. I have no complaints about it. I've just found things I like a little better. The second in here is the Votary Cleansing Oil, Rose, Geranium, and Apricot. It was lovely. To be fair, I loved it more as I got nearer to the end and I was trialing different oils. I remembered that I liked it more than I did in my original review. My original review was it's a cleansing oil, but it's okay. It's like 90 pounds, so almost 180 Canadian dollars. I liked it, and like I said, I liked it more as I got nearer to the end. Oh, there's a little more. I'm going to use that oil to hydrate my hands. But not enough to repurchase it at that price. I prefer the Tata Harper, which is not cheap, but it's not as expensive, and I do like it more, so that's probably the next one I will purchase. I would use it again. I think it's slightly too expensive for what it is. The next thing in here I have repurchased. It's the Murad Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisturizer. I love this. I went through the whole tub. It actually took me just over 2 months to finish this. So if I had one complaint, it's that it doesn't actually last a super long time. I am a little heavy-handed. I use it morning and night, but it's almost an $80 moisturizer, so I just wish it would last a little longer. But I already have a second tub and I'm planning to buy a third when it's done. Holy grail status for sure. I have two mascaras, which have become my holy grail combo. So many of you comment when I wear them together, and I notice such a difference. Like, I will catch myself in the mirror. I'm like, whose lashes are those? Because they're curled and they're full and they're everything I want. So this is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious and Benefit Roller Lash. I think this is my third or fourth tube of this guy, and probably my second or third of this one. I have already repurchased both. I like them together. I do 2 layers of this and 1 of this, and I get the volume and the curl that I love. It's an expensive high maintenance combo, but it makes me happy, so I go with it. The next is also something I've repurchased, the Chanel Sublimage Eye Cream. I love it. It's way too expensive for what it is, but it's nice and rich. It doesn't sting my eyes. I absolutely adore it. To be fair, Noelle tried this and it did sting her eyes. She gave me the trial size that she tried, which I actually think is a different formula than this guy, because I tried that one and they don't feel the same. So if you are able to go to a Chanel counter, try to have them depot you some of this and not give you the little samples that they have in the like squeezy tube, because I think they're different formulas. So that'll be my one word of caution. Definitely try it out because it's like $250 for this jar. Mine lasts me about 6 months though. But give it a try before you invest, because Chanel's not going to return it. It's not Sephora, right? So try to get a sample if you can. But this is easily my 4th tub of it. I have one already opened and ready to go as soon as this was out. So Shoppers Drug Mart here sells Chanel, and I wait till they do their 20 times the points. It's not Shoppers Drug Mart, it's Mural, which is like the beauty boutique that goes with Shoppers. If you live in Canada, you know what I'm talking about. If you live in the US, you think I'm crazy. But anyways, I wait till they do 20 times the points, and then I get a bunch of points back so I can get like free makeup and skincare later. It's a good deal. What else do I have in here? I actually went through all of these. These are the Roth O'Neill Therapy Himalayan Detox Salt. Remember, I got these back in a Carolyn Harris called Beauty Box, and these were the ones I thought I would never finish. I went through the whole thing. I can still smell them. They were really, really lovely. They are expensive, so I don't know that I would necessarily, and I have to ship them. Cult Beauty actually probably carries them, so it's probably not too difficult to get them shipped over. I may repurchase them. I just remember that they were really expensive on their own. They made sense in that box, but on their own, at some point I might repurchase them. But they are really great. They're intense. They're no joke. So if you want to, like, you need to take the like 15-minute nap or whatever they call for after it, because you'll need it. Lots of water. But I was surprised because I'm not usually a bath girl, and these made me become a bath girl. So, you know, this is the cool thing about beauty boxes. You can try new things and they'll cause you all kinds of newfound addictions. This is the Peter Thomas Roth 24 karat gold pure luxury cleansing butter. I finished the whole thing. It was fine. I still enjoy my Emma Hardy more, and the price difference is not enough for me to justify buying this one, so I will not repurchase it. I liked it fine. It's just expensive and doesn't do a better job than Emma Hardy, so I'm gonna go back to Emma Hardy. I also went through a Tata Harper Reparative Moisturizer. I got this in a goodie bag. Like I won a draw at one of the Morel events that I went to. It was fine. It was nothing special, so I won't be, you know, repurchasing this one. I went through a beauty blender. I knew it was time for a new one when it just wasn't getting as clean. I had hit that kind of 4 months time frame. My skin was breaking out a little bit too much, even though I was washing it every day. It just seemed time to put it to bed, and my skin has cleared up since I've gotten the new one. So I went through that one. I went through an entire Beauty Blender soap. I'm actually almost out of the one that I repurchased, so I went and replenished that one again today. I really, really enjoy it. It gets my brushes and my Beauty Blender super clean. It is kind of expensive, so I will try to make a conscious effort to try something cheaper too. But for right now, I have been really enjoying it. I went through, I have a funny story about this one. The Caudalie Radiance Tinted Moisturizer. I got like a little sample. I didn't actually finish the whole thing because it's called a Radiance Tinted Moisturizer, and I wore it and like 4 people that day commented on how tired I looked. I was like, that's great. That's great. My nose is itchy. Every time I do this, people are like, are you picking your nose? I'm like, no, it's just itchy. It didn't give me the coverage I wanted, first of all. It oxidized really intensely. And then if you're called a Radiance moisturizer or tinted moisturizer, and the effect you have is for people to like go out of their way to make sure that you're not tired, it was enough signs to be like, it's not something I'm going to repurchase. So it wasn't for me. I don't even know if I would recommend. I mean, there's better tinted moisturizers out there, I would say, to put your money on. It's not even that cheap, right? I went through the Avocado mask from Sephora. I really like these masks. I enjoyed this one as well. I would repurchase them. They're just $8 a mask, so I, you know, buy them every once in a while if I'm gonna have like a fun, you know, treat night. But otherwise, I'd just rather buy like a potted mask and go that way. But this one is a hit. There are some in the line that I don't really love, but this one I did enjoy. And then, that didn't take as long as I thought. The last thing in here is the hand cream from L'Occitane. And it was nice. It was really, really rich though. So in one way it was good because it gave my hands that hydration they really needed this time of year. But another way I had to like sit there. Do you guys know with really rich moisturizer, you just have to like sit really still for a long time. I don't do well with sitting still for a long time. So I won't be repurchasing that. I have different body creams I use. Nothing I absolutely adore and I'm like, you know, gung-ho about. But yeah, I spoke really, really, really fast. That always happens in these videos. But I'll list everything below along with reviews if I have them for them, and let me know what you guys have emptied. Just some quick points of positivity and I will be done for the day. My first point of positivity is a really beautiful Saturday. It was everything I needed, productive but restful and sunny, and I feel very blessed for it. My second point of positivity is there's been a lot of outpouring of love recently in like the comments here and on Instagram and all that kind of things, and I am so incredibly grateful. Like I'm so incredibly grateful. With things being so crazy and so stressful with work and health stuff and all that, it never ceases to amaze me that even though we've never met, you can be so kind. My voice keeps cracking because I'm so emotional today, but so generous and kind with your words and your time, and it does not go unnoticed. So thank you. And then my third point of positivity is getting the end of the day with you guys here today. It just you make me happy because I can kind of feel you. I never feel alone when I film these videos, which may make me a crazy person, but I can feel like you're here with me. I don't feel like weird sitting in front of a camera because you're all there. So anyways, I'm going to stop being sappy. I will talk to you guys soon. Let me know what's making you guys smile recently. Tons and tons of love your way. And never forget that life is just way too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye, guys.